In this video, I'll be demonstrating some options that we have for doing squats with something to hold onto for support. And fortunately for you guys, because of the way the room is set up and where I have my camera, you guys will get to see my good side. So we're gonna be just holding on to support, and then by leaning back away from the support, I can take any limitations I have in my ankles out of the equation and go through a full range of motion, or a fuller range of motion in my knees. So depending on where you are in your journey, you might only be able to get down to here, but if you can only squat down to there, this is going to be great for increasing that range of motion over time. And then wherever you're able to get to, you can sit here and kind of hang out a little bit. Now I start to feel my lower back opening up, which is quite a relief after all of the sitting we do in chairs and cars and couches and you name it. I can go side to side, really open up the hips, spread my legs apart, bring them together, see how it feels. I can do the same thing at different ranges of motion. Now, you do want to make sure whatever you're holding on to is nice and sturdy. Or just practice going through that deep range of motion for your knees. I recommend, as always, keeping your weight in the balls of your feet, keeping that big toe, the ball of your big toe, rooted down into the ground, and then letting your knees turn to the outside as you go through the full range of motion, as you go through any range of motion. Although that doesn't mean that that's how you have to do every single one. That should be how you should do most of them, in my opinion. There could be a reason to do some with your knees in, or one in, one out. This kind of feels like I'm skiing now. So you can see how different applications, different people might need different exercises. And while I'm here, I can also turn this into a bit of a stretch and strengthen for my shoulders. So coming through this position, I start to feel a stretch here underneath my shoulder, and then I can, as if I point my elbows down to the ground, I don't know how well that's going to come out on video, but then I really feel these muscles turn on, and then I can, instead of lifting with my legs, I can press down into this bar and lift myself up using more of my lats and less of my legs. And you can vary the amount of tension depending on what your goals are. There are just maybe more than a few options that we have doing squats here with support. Whether you have a bar like this or a railing, your couch, your counter, something to hold, anything to hold on to that's not gonna give way when you lean back will work. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your energy.